Konnichiwa, everybody, and Happy New Year. 2017 is now officially over, but boy, was it an awesome year for gaming. So many kick-ass games came out, and if you were lucky, you had only one per month, but sometimes there were two, and you had to juggle them. But every month you had an awesome game, and I hope everyone got through them all. Some of them are still receiving support via DLC and will still receive support via the DLC. Like Tekken, for instance. Noctis is the next DLC character. But that's not what we're gonna focus on today. I mean, I haven't still caught up with the Nier Automata DLC, so don't spoil it for me, please. What we're gonna focus on today is the Final Fantasy 15 DLC. It finally came to a conclusion with episode Ignis, and story-wise it was the most awesome and most significant. It explained how Iggy lost his sight and what happened in Altissia while Noctis was fighting the Leviathan. Gameplay-wise, he's one of the best fighters in the game, and I like him even more through this DLC, knowing what he has sacrificed to save Noctis. And after I beat it, I 100%ed every DLC that was available, and Final Fantasy 15 Comrades caught my eye, and I heard it was canonical, that this is the story what happened when Noctis was away. So you play a glaive protecting the still alive civilians of the land while Noctis is trapped in the crystal, and after finishing, Noctis comes out of the crystal, and basically the last part of the game, Final Fantasy 15, begins. But during the time, the King's Glaive teamed up. The glaives from the movie, Libertas Libertas is your support in the game. Your basic objective is to resupply power to the city. You get, every time you do a quest, you get some kilowatts, and with that you can power the grid of the city, and you will unlock new monsters, new locations, new outfits, and you can customize your character. But it's in this DLC that the most tough trophies are found, and the hardest one is Let There Be Light, but we're gonna come to that in a second. But first I like to focus on the Royal Rumble trophy, or whatever it's called in Comrades. It's for beating all three of the king's comrades, meaning Gladio is the first, Prompto is the second, Ignis is the last one, and Iggy can be the most difficult one. As I said, he's one of the best fighters in the game. He can one-shot you most of the time, but if you spam him with spells, he will get pushed back, and you can take him on from the distance with a projectile weapon, with a crossbow like I did, as you see, and he will be easy pickings. One other trophy that I find incredibly hard, confusing, and frustrating to do is Come Back Kenny, and it's for meeting the owner of the Crow's Nest. It's basically for having Kenny cook for you after a mission. But it took me roughly 20 hours for the first time to get him after a standard quest. But after reading through hundreds of forums, I found one backwater forum, but I don't remember who did the post, the name of the user, and he said that most of the time when you do a daily and get 4 companions, 4 players, not AIs, he will cook for you. I did it first time and it worked. 90% was his words, but at the first time I did it, as you can see, I have 4 companions here, 2 of them die, and it says AI at the life bar, but it still counts as a player, so it shouldn't be that difficult. If you're lucky, you get 4 players at your first go, and Kenny will cook for you. It's a bronze trophy, but the effort is incredibly frustrating, and I wish you the best of luck with this trophy. I hope it pops at the first time. The next one is Cleaving a Path, and that one is a little harder because you have to complete all 4 power stations, and this is the most spoiler heavy, so at the end of this video I will show you what there is. The final boss of this game is pretty awesome, and it's really just made to be in this DLC, and it's so worth it fighting him, winning, watching the cutscenes. I will place the cutscenes at the end of this video, So if you don't want to watch it, just click away after I stop talking. So you have to beat the final boss, and after that, Kid Noctis will awake. Most of the time, when you're done with supplying the city with power, you will be strong enough to fight him. It's just a matter of not getting hit. You have to fight on your own, only with NPC characters or AIs, but it shouldn't be that difficult if you're not rubbish at guarding or evading. So as I said, at the end of the video you will see the ending, the final boss. It's really awesome. And the most grindy trophy of them all is Let There Be Light. Yeah, I just checked. Let There Be Light, because you have to accumulate 900,999.999 kilowatts, meaning you have to accumulate this much, but the most you get from a monster is 7,500, I think, around this. It's in a quest named Ghost in the Machine, you know, and depending on how rubbish your companions are, it takes you about 2 minutes to 10 seconds to beat him, as shown is in these two examples that I have here. But still, it takes around 4 to 5 hours to grind out, because after you complete the grid, you're still missing like, I don't know, 400,000? In my playthrough, it was 450,000. I think after completing the grid, I still missed 60,000 in case the trophy glitched out and I had to activate one of the grids. Just craft an awesome weapon. I chose the Hamibami. It's a katana. I found a video by LemonEatingKow. I link his channel in the description below, so you can find out more about this weapon. He makes awesome videos regarding Comrades here, and you can choose your weapon or see how fast you can accumulate these kilowatts. So, concluding this video, I hope you will have an awesome year 2018. Awesome games will come out. I will cover them, hopefully. End of Zoe is still coming. I borrowed Resident Evil to one of my friends, so when I get it back, the video is coming. So stay tuned for new videos. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. The final boss fight of Final Fantasy Comrades is coming right up after this. It's my treat. Enjoy. Take care. Bye.
Well, look who it is. You've really made a name for yourself. This baby's also pretty famous. Former vessel of King Regis and his son. The prince and his pals are float away. But we hauled her in and fixed her up. Hey, see that island up ahead? That's the Umbrella Isle of Angel Guard. Maybe you've seen it before. A couple of my glaives told me it appeared to them in some kind of daydream. Said it came on all of a sudden, too. They say the island's got a strong connection with the line of Lucis. Now, I ain't one to put much stock in superstition. Think about it for a second. First, these visions. And now His Majesty's ship. Maybe I'm going out on a limb. But if I didn't know any better, I'd say this is some kind of summons.
destiny, O blade. Live as a loyalist or die as a traitor. The hour of reckoning is come. And now by the Blade Keeper's hand shall your fate be decided. Your power has been proven. Let it thus be decreed. On this day, in the name of the King of Lucis, I hereby grant you absolution for your sins. Forth, O Glaive, with honor restored, and ascend to the greatness you so rightfully earned.
They set foot on sacred ground. It was here where the Oracle once forged a covenant with the Storm Sender. And it is here where the Chosen King shall receive the revelation of the Blade Keeper. Yet he cannot awaken the power slumbering within his breast while darkness blight threatens this purest of places. It thus falls to the sword to smite the scourge and safeguard the light.
The light waxes full. Go forth to the kingdom, where the usurper awaits. Reclaim the throne, and fulfill the calling of the true king.
Umbra. Be waiting in Hammerhead.
Your Highness, I'm glad you're okay.
You did all this for me.
All this for the King of Kings. Let not their sacrifices go in vain. He must make haste for the seat of the stone. Our paths shall cross again.
Thanks. I hope they do.